Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. In the last episode, we finished off some side quests and then we moved into an area, and now the plants are trying to kill us. In fact, they totally wrecked us, and I blame my brother entirely for that. He picked a fight with a rock and a plant that he just could not handle. We're going to be giving that another go. We're on our way to find the White Witch, something like that. We've made progress anyway. Give me a second, we'll get the game hosted. Last time, you got us killed with some plants.
I don't know if I would necessarily say I got us killed with some plants.
By some plants, then.
Well, there was certainly a combat that was a bit harder than I was expecting.
Yeah, okay. It was a rock and some plants. Two rocks and some plants. Okay, that's as buffed as we're going to get.
Alpha Strike.
Yeah? Well, you've almost killed a rogue earth elemental, so I suppose good work on that. But it was the evil-smelling flowers that did us in.
Well, yeah, but I'm working on it, all right?
Okay.
What's going to be best? If Ricochet is 5, that means I can get to there.
Fire damage might be good?
It might be.
Oh, excuse me. I think I've got some of that poison in my lungs.
Oh, no.
Ah, right. Hastened and warm. He's casting
And
wildfire and rage.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Do you need help? Yeah.
Help!
Yeah, I thought you might want some help. Which is why I'm going the other way.
Watch out for the poison.
KRFL, yes, I am excited for Divinity Original Sin 2. We've not actually finished playing through this one yet, like, at all. But as soon as we're done with it, I imagine we're going to be picking up the sequel and then moving straight onto that.
It would make sense. Let's go this way. Wow, that kind of sucked.
At least I'm assuming you're referring to Original Sin 2. You might be referring to Divinity 2. I've not played most of the Divinity games, actually.
It's fine. It's fine. It hurts.
Well, I like that they're targeting you again.
I really don't. It's an evil-smelling flower.
Okay.
I'm not good with green things.
That's alright. Earthel will save you. 6 to use that, which means I can do this and...
Oh, wow. Thank you. That was an actual, like, cure wounds thing.
Yes. I'm face palming right now.
I killed him with a trip.
You killed him with a trip and you poisoned me doing so.
I'm nothing if not appreciative of the help that you give me. Right, okay. Let's...
Some sort of fire arrow on those plants. Adam would like to know what evil actually smells like. I think evil smells like young boys. You know, like when you're in, if you remember being a teenager in school, right?
Young boys going through puberty.
Yeah, basically, that's what I imagine evil smells like. 8 AP to walk up and punch it. Could do that. Or I could do 4 AP to drop a thing on it.
Have you heard of Tough Mudder Matrix?
Yes, I have heard of Tough Mudder. I think most people in the UK will have heard of Tough Mudder.
I reckon evil smells like the used sportswear after a day doing Tough Mudder in the middle of summer.
Oh right, so sports stank.
Sports stank, baked sports stank.
Let's walk around this poison a bit. We'll go here, and then come forwards to here. Trying to be a little bit of a distraction for Sicario, who keeps getting targeted.
Let's do this. in preparation.
Oh, KRFL, I can't possibly say anything like that on stream, even though it's an adult marked stream. I think my wife would kill me.
Oh,
All right, what are we doing here? I could drop another fist on them. Wow,
that actually exploded things.
yeah, I don't quite know how that managed to explode, but I'm not going to...
The one that you fisted
Yeah.
is poisoned, so it made it spurt
yeah.
poison onto the fire, and it's burning.
Buff time.
Ah,
Yeah. Yes, if a plant has a taint, I just fisted it right in the taint. You're right.
what couldn't you say on stream then if you're saying that? Now, I can't actually... I can see this one now. I couldn't see before because of the cloud.
The smoke, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Medora's turn. What does Medora want to do? I'm not sure. These are both pretty much dead from Jahan. Isn't that right?
Jahan can't see them to do ranged attacks.
Oh, I suppose I should get somewhat closer then. See, I don't really want to walk into the fire, but... Go on then.
You know,
Nah, it's fine.
do some water thing. And I'm going to have to come across this way.
Good evening there, Barduk. Good having you joining the stream. Well, that was kind of
Killed one with
surprising.
burning. Who knew that flowers would be so easy to kill?
Yes. What's the range on this? Very, very short. So, like about here, maybe? I'll probably set myself on fire again, actually.
I'm quite happy that I killed that rogue earth elemental with a trick.
Ah, it costs 4 to use. Ah, totally balls that up, didn't I?
It'll burn to death anyway.
Yeah, sometimes I do refer to people by their correct in-game name. I know he is actually Jason Momoa / Khal Drogo.
/ Aquaman.
Aquaman?
Yeah. DC Universe.
Not sure I see it. How did you miss a plant?
He's playing Aquaman in the upcoming Justice League.
Oh, is he?
He is.
That's kind of funny. Can you cast some rain to put out this fire?
Yeah. Hang on. There we go.
Never rains when it pours.
Thanks. I now cast some fire to put out this poison.
Hydrosophist should get everyone who is close enough healing as well.
Oh, that's most of us.
And regeneration on you.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you very much. SCP-9999 Poseidon Aquaman.
Yup. Aquaman is by far the worst DC hero.
So, this is where... That was the fight that you got us killed in last time.
I don't remember that.
Was that a parallel universe? Are we
think it
talking
was-
like multiple Earths?
Yeah, where there wasn't jelly rooms
I
around.
think there are hidden foes ahead.
Ah, so my person says, I think there are hidden foes ahead, and then suddenly ambush. We're being attacked by bugs? Blood wasps. Blood wasps, which
Okay.
appear to be witches.
I've got a plan for this. Do you know what I do in situations like this?
You go for your scatter shot.
I do. Splintered arrow.
Fletched with thorny timber.
Wow, they're quite tough. All right, we'll try plan B. Do you know what plan B is?
Explosions.
How many eyes
Ricochet. It was close.
Yeah, that is pretty close. So, Jason Momoa, what are you doing?
I think... Oh, that one right next to you is so close to being dead.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm actually going to go after the evil-smelling flower.
Yeah, I was going to say the flowers on both sides are probably more worth taking out. You just stunned Muley.
No, Muley was already stunned.
No, I blame you.
That's why I was happy doing it. I was like, Muley's already stunned, it's fine. Don't shoot me.
Something toxic courses through my veins.
Wow, that was a lot of damage.
Yep. That is quite a lot of damage.
As good as a new penny.
Right, well, I drank my own blood a little, but that's not going to keep me alive for long.
We'll get some regeneration going on you soon.
So I'm going to need to do something like that.
Stay bold. I like this game.
They're immune to knockdown. That's not cool.
You like swatting bugs out of the air by charging forward high speed.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I do when I'm cycling anyway. So you know, it kind of awakens something inside me.
You found your natural calling. You're drinking the blood of a blood wasp.
Yep. Basically, plucking them out of the air and using them like little vials of yum.
My blood turns to ice within my veins.
They're like tea bags, but
Oh, they
worse.
chilled me. Man, I don't like that they've got all of these elemental attacks.
Okay, I've got a cunning plan.
This will blow up in your face.
Well, that's accurate.
And yeah, you know what? I've got spares. Let's go after those two.
Good. I thought for a second you were attacking me, and I was about to
Of
be
course.
like, "Wait, what?"
I just missed it. Oh, sorry. I was supposed to regen you.
Yes, you really were.
I totally remembered that. Technically, I did by killing the thing next to you and making blood fall on the. Right?
No, that doesn't count. That's not a thing. Which one's got less health? This one, I think. Almost.
I'm surprised. It's going to burn to death anyway.
I think the
I'm gonna shoot the other
SCP
one.
references, Adam, are like there's an online classification of things that people have made up ever, and the SCP references are references to that.
Special containment protocols.
That's it. Yes. Yeah. So it's like a complete detailing about whatever this person has invented, like completely fictional things. They can be creatures or like protocols, items, all sorts of things. I think.
Yeah, it can be anything. There's an SCP entry for the cartoon-style black hole that they put on a wall that allows anything to enter it, and then when they move it to a different location, it doesn't exist anymore. You know, the hole in your pocket. I think that's what it's called.
There's an evil-smelling flower right next to us, I just realised. And I don't mean the one next to the base of the tree, I mean the one hiding in the bushes.
Now, you're totally cool with being maybe stunned, right?
Oh, I was stunned a second ago, so how different can that be? Don't forget the regen.
Yeah. I've got nothing else that I can do to assist with that. Oh, sorry, your regen.
I'm
Yeah.
so going to punch you next time I see you.
I thought you meant the flower regen. You're doing alright, you're at half health. I wake these things up.
Barduk, we discussed how evil smells. Popular opinion, as in my opinion, is that it smells like young boys going through puberty, and my brother thinks that it smells like sports stank.
Baked sports stank.
Baked sports stank, yes. What should I go for? That's very kind, Adam. Adam says he thinks he's learned more during our streams than through his entire schooling life.
I'm not sure if he's learning the right things.
Yeah, me either. I'm going to punch this flower. I think that's probably my best option here. Best air quotes, that is.
For you!
Now, I wonder... it's too far away to trip. And I don't have enough action points to... Oh, but I could shoot it with fire. No, that's a...
That's probably a
silly
bad idea. You don't just steal the cash.
Let's say I misclicked while trying to move.
Yeah, so I'm not sure I believe that. Wow, 350 damage. I think that is my highest amount yet. I could really do with healing.
On it already.
Also, I suppose I should get out of the poison.
That would probably help. Right, let's carry on doing more healing this way.
I needed that.
Thank you very much. It's very unusual having you be the medic, isn't it?
It feels wrong. I mean, I like having the medical skills available. It's just I don't feel I should be...
I'm sorry, Dark Shadow. If it makes you feel better, I'm sure you don't smell like evil. I bet he does, really, though.
Evil in training, maybe.
So I picked up a bunch of... Oh, God. I was watching
Poison again.
Yeah. So easy to just casually stumble around into poison, though. So I picked up a bunch of junk, which is no use at all. There's nothing worth sending around to us. You made a magic eye?
I threw some pixie dust on an eye. It's quivering. Its pupils are dilating.
Are you trying to do anything with it?
Do I have anything? I'm just seeing if I've got anything I could combine it with. Maybe some animal hide? Nope. Maybe some hair.
Man, that makes my camera go weird. I should just put this on my hotbar, actually.
What is that? Sorry.
Nothing.
Back on my feet again.
Oh, you're drinking. Of course you're drinking.
Plus, it heals. Kind of.
I would love it if, like, at one point you just become addicted to it.
Yeah, that would be really sad.
I wonder if I can combine a wooden figure with an eye.
There's a
Make it
waypoint
really
shrine just over here, so I'm just going to move us up towards it.
No, that's fine. I was just experimenting for the sake of...
In the name of the
orcs.
goddess, halt! Who goes
Well,
there?
Oh, some
Probably not
initiate
orcs.
wants to talk to me. Oh, that's really horrible. I just take a sidestep from the game. Adam has an opinion on what evil smells like. He says it might be the quick whiff of a mouldy slab of corned beef. He found one in an unnamed supermarket in the crisp aisle and actually threw up from it.
Crisp. Wow.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's probably one of those situations where someone's picked up a thing and gone, oh, yeah, and then just put it down somewhere.
Yeah.
I used to hate that when I worked in a supermarket. Like, you'd find all sorts of things squirreled away in places that they should not be. And it's often things that would go bad, like if they weren't refrigerated, and you'd find them in the hottest place in the store.
And it's not just kids that does it either.
No, in fact, it's more often than not kids that do it. I think I said that right.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the right number of knots in there in the right order.
Yes, that's what I was aiming for. I'm just
And
selling.
the words were acceptable as well.
Ah, good. I'm just selling some junk to this person.
Ah, trading, of course.
Yeah, won't be long. 56. There you go. Buy some boots. He's got some boots of his own, but no, you can keep those.
While you're doing that, I'm going to grab this Stardust Herb.
All right. Let me know when you're listening in. Oh, you are.
Okay, ready.
In the name of Goddess Holt, who goes there? A source hunter. Because we're now quite proud of the fact that we've hunted some source.
In that case, you can rest easy, Hunter. There is no source to be found here. Only the glory of the Immaculates.
Glory.
Immaculate.
What is this place?
Why, it's Silverglen, of course. Once the abode of miners, now the abode of the faithful.
Can we kill him?
Probably. I imagine that might be necessary at some point. And even if it's not, we found excuses to kill plenty of people.
I do hope it's necessary.
Hashtag Victoria.
We have traded the search for silver for the pursuit of divinity. I'm sure this sounds strange in what as strange as is, but you must know that but a short while ago, a frightful sickness felled us by the dozen, until she who speaks for the goddess brought us a cure.
How convenient.
Please just refer to it as the conduit because it's shorter.
She showed us how we may overcome the frailty and even the decrepitude of our mortal bodies. That is why we now live a life of devoutness and civility, so that we may become immaculate.
I'll show you immaculate.
Cutting.
Yes.
But I suggest you talk to Father Loik if you want to learn more about the
Loik.
ways of the goddess. Be welcome, therefore, to Silverglen. Blessed be all Immaculates.
Okay, this guy is full on cult.
Into the embrace of Immaculates.
The Immaculates here
Salutations.
seem to be a friendly
I'm going to
enough
call him
bunch.
Loic from now on. Ooh, hello.
Seem being the operative word. The degenerates here claim they have been cleansed. But I can still smell the stink of persisting putrescence wafting from their grimy flesh.
Jason Momoa is so
Silverglen.
awesome.
This place sickens me.
Man, I would love to work with a guy like this. That would just be my entertainment for life. I see no evidence of sickness about me. Why take it to heart so?
As you know, I once carried the burden of disease upon emaciated shoulders. Perhaps I had better explain in greater detail.
Go on then. Tell me about your history. Keep it brief.
Yes. Let's
Oh
get
gosh,
this
I've got
over
lots of
with.
questions then. Tell me how you managed to cure yourself from the malady that afflicted you.
It went like this, Hunter. If a ghoul I had become, so a dark turn of thought convinced me. A ghoul's methods I should employ to escape the labyrinthian crypt of corporeal corruption. A necromancer I'd be. Yes, only from deep within the deliriums of death would I tunnel my way back into the gardens of life.
I figured we'd start at the end and then work our way backwards in his history.
I did
Yeah.
unspeakable things in the dusky dungeons that twist like forgotten veins to long-deceased organs far beneath my castle's sunlit halls.
I want to find his
Halls which held
castle.
my throne and held the bed upon which Heracus slept.
Wait, was he a
Her
king?
very touch blessing the satin she reposed upon.
He does look kind of King Lee.
Yeah, I suppose. Wait, isn't that just the weird hat that you put on him?
Possibly.
Still there came no relief. Perversions I created in scores.
Whoa, TMI.
They were mere undead all. Creatures so piteous that the thought of cheating death in their
Can you see
guise
Ahu
frightened
over
me
there trying to
more
get our
than the swing
attention?
of the scythe itself.
No, it's zoomed in the wrong place for me.
There's a cat, like, depth of field blurred off in the distance going, psst, over here, Hunter, it's me, Ahu. You can tell it's a white cat just walking along.
Like mosquitoes in the night, panic and despair beset me until I turned to that darkest of all arts, demonology.
Ooh, extreme.
It had to be. There was no other way.
He
I could
talks very
feel the
slowly.
life slipping out of me like
Yeah.
love out of a betrayed spouse's heart. So I studied tomes so old the dust that fell from their centuries' unperused pages never knew the light of the stars that now shine.
Oh, God, he
I
goes
drew
on and
forbidden
on.
symbols. I spoke unhallowed words, and from the smoke that rose like a dragon's last breath, a demon appeared to me and said, "Ask, O
I guess he was a
blighted
king.
and you shall have." Just tell me, I cried. Tell me what ails me.
Is he just going to be like, you're bored, you've got ADHD?
Raka.
Oh, like, I guess that's a form of ADHD.
Never had I known a single word can cut deeper than the sharpest of daggers. With maddening glee, the demon told me she was one of his kin. A soul-swallowing horror that had been feeding on both my body and my spirit like a leech.
So he was a
An
bit
ancient
perverted.
being was she, that moved from king to
A king with a
throughout the
symbiote-ish.
ages, filling their hearts with love, then draining them of life.
Yeah, a symbiote then.
After such revelations, does one truly desire to live on?
Well, that's why he hates demons, I
Seemed
guess.
like a mother then,
Yep.
welcoming me with
Because
her
really he
all
loved
will be well
one.
embrace. Yet still I feared exceedingly her seemingly sweet caress, and the oblivion that would follow. Release me from her, demon, and give me back the strength of a sick, free existence. So went my desperate plea. It smiled, of course it did. Smiled bare 100 razors as its eyes came alight with infernal fire. 1,000 years I will give you, it whispered. But then your soul shall be mine to incarcerate in the depths of hellish nemesis.
Dark Shadow, the word you're looking for is
That
cheese.
I'll have now. What say you, O brittle
word
king?
everyone
You
is looking for is
accept my
cheese.
terms?
He's trying to find the word for a hard form of milk. At least I'm assuming cheese. He might mean cream, but probably means cheese.
I think you know the answer to that question, Hunter. But I've said enough for now. These memories are painful to recollect. So let us turn to the rest of them later.
Sure. God, that took forever to get some info out of him. And we didn't really get any out, did we?
Not
More
really.
prey awaits.
Well, well, well. So our very own demon hunter once dabbled in the so-called darkest parts himself.
Demon hunter? Imposter more like. All his talk of demons has been nothing but double-faced falsity.
A harsh assessment.
Oh, you're going for a romantic, are you?
I'm going to end up being
She
romantic
broke
again.
his heart in more ways than one. Wouldn't you go to any length to repair it?
You do not
Okay.
strike me as considerate.
My
Right.
charisma +1,
So, there's
and you're immune
Ahu.
to being charmed.
Oh, brilliant. That's perfect.
Over here, Hunter.
I see.
It's me, Ahu.
I'm just doing some buying of stuff.
That's,
Maybe we'll keep
that's
that.
no problem.
Mostly I'm buying up his resurrection scroll.
Yeah?
I figured they'd probably be useful. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, hang on, wait. Even that out. There we go. Because I've got 17,000. So, okay. Why are you walking about Silverglen in your
The
castle?
advantage of being a puss, my friend, is that one can pussyfoot. A white-haired wizard draws attention, but a cat can move about unnoticed, and not that I'm not extra wary of these bloodsuckers, though. There's a conspicuous absence of pets in this eerie little town. They're thick as trout, if you ask me, and unnaturally obsessed with ancient teachings.
Well, that seems obvious.
I haven't seen Leandra here myself, but she must have put on quite a show of magical mastery to enthrall a crowd of shaggy miners, to have them hop on the bandwagon of a shadowy religion wholly alien to them.
The building that we're right next to has got weird talking coming out of it. I can see something about the blood of the lost will flow.
Huh, this is sounding more and more like a Scooby-Doo episode.
Blood?
Yeah.
How their eyes shine when they discuss certain stellar stones? Star stones, of course, which drenched in blood become bloodstones and are used in healing rituals.
Well, we need to find more
Now, I can
of them.
see how it could be a fantastic thing to nurse a dying human back to health, if all it takes is to sacrifice a toad. But I spy bloodlust in these people's eyes. A bloodlust that goes beyond the usual meaning of the word.
Bloodlust
So,
in the
what-
same way that I mean it.
They all
What,
act
like
they're
period sex?
following a benign goddess that will lead them to
Oh,
paradise.
no, I meant like random
Oh,
murder for
damn
fun.
Dalmatian, if any of that is true.
Like you grabbing the little bugs out the air to drink them.
Mmm, delicious.
I've been shadowing the local priest, a man by the name of Loik. I have a feeling
is such
he
a stupid
knows
name.
more than most in Silverglen.
I don't know, I quite
For
like
I
it.
followed him in the night
Ha.
when he meets with cloaked
Get out.
strangers and goblins even. Mangoth, Hyberheim. Of strange
Man,
things
Goth.
I've heard
That's
him
me,
whisper.
that is.
Yes, this priest has shady goings-on written all over that smug, holier-than-thou face of his. But we must start at the beginning, Source Hunter. The White Witch is still at large. If we want to get to the true heart of Leandra's doings, we must start with her sister. And she's far likelier to be in her cabin among the trees than here among Leandra's followers. The
Okay,
Immaculate
so we're unlikely to find her here, but we can
That's
still
good.
have a
We
look
mustn't
around.
lose sight of our
Still,
mission, Source
rob the
Hunter.
whole place.
The White
Yeah. And I think the church is a reasonable place to start.
Alright, I'm coming in.
Ooh, he's got.
Oh, you found
weapons.
Loik. Was he just
And
loikering
armor.
around?
Spill blood for the Holy One.
Get out.
I can't. I'm listening to your conversation.
I'm just trading for the lockpicks at the moment. His weapons I don't think are really fit,
Goddess to become enlightened.
but we'll take that. What's that ring? That's just earth and air resistance. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take my leave.
Diligently
Ah.
will I read the words of the goddess.
Oh, there's a French one. Oh, you're actually going to rob the place. Let me save first. Before you...
Too late.
Oh, this makes me sad and
Words
anxious.
of rummaging.
And behold,
And I'm going,
said the
oh,
goddess,
that's locked.
the blood is
Can
the
I
life.
lockpick it?
Free art thou to kill this
Don't
vessel,
think so.
for its soul is lost and impure. With its blood,
Okay, I'm going to see if he's got a key on him,
and in
just for
time
science.
thou too
Yes.
become an immaculate.
So as soon as my cooldown is done, I'm going to check, because there's a door here that I can't open.
You mean the trapdoor, yeah?
Uh-huh. So it won't be a second.
Let me spill blood for thee, O Holy One.
Dark Shadow, there are plenty of parks in London, so yeah, there's trees all over the place. Plus, they tend to just have them dotted around to try and soak up some of the pollution.
I'm not skillful enough to pickpocket him.
Immaculate I want to be. The blood
That's
of the
amazing.
Remember,
Everyone
O
else I
brothers
can.
and sisters, O seeking souls, the miracles with which the blessed conduit rid our mean
I'm not very good at
mangled
sneaking.
bodies of the rot that plagues
I
it.
successfully stole 61 gold off a
We
dude.
them no longer know. Infinitely greater we now know them to be.
I mean,
It
I've
helps
got
that I've got
They
the-
are the blessings of the goddess
I've got
wrought in
lockpicks.
action.
We could always try and pick our way down, but probably best not do that while they're all in here.
Yeah. Well, I've got lockpicks as well, but it wouldn't let me do the pick lock thing. So maybe I'll try using them on it instead.
Your guy's so dramatic.
Bow before the goddess and bow before her mouth.
Lockpick level too low. then again, my lockpick level is only 1. I could put another point into it.
Like, I think I've got lockpick level 3, but I'm not stealthy, so I can't do what you're doing.
No, that's fine. We can carry on having a look around. Plenty more to this place.
I got a few pickaxes and a bucket.
Ooh, freezing arrow. Yes, please. And I've got an oil barrel.
Oh. Did you just give me a stupid
An
oil barrel?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
No.
Ooh, there's a rat up here. Let's...
If these guys really are vampires, I just found a wooden stake.
If these villagers ever find out what Lawrence did, it's curtains for him.
Oh, I wonder what Lawrence did. Or are they talking like Llewellyn Bowen and he's just redesigned one of their rooms? Oh, this is Lawrence's office, actually.
Maybe we should properly investigate it.
There's another rat.
I see. Come here, you little furry thing.
And I can hear cows.
Okay, undead are immune to rot because they're already rotten.
Oh, I just saw a really awful pickup line down there. It was, tell me, sweetie, are you, it's like, do you have sunburn or are you always this hot?
Oh, I'm totally going to steal that.
Startled me out of my boots.
I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
That's
What, are you going to try and fight Ramon?
Let's trade first. Okay. What was
Oh
some
wait,
quality
he's hitting
time
on
with
you.
Over
What?
here, sweet cheeks. I'm aching to show them.
Even true love has a price, angel face. Luckily for you, that price is but 250 golden coins.
I've got the money, but
Are you going to pay for a lovely evening with Ramon?
Break my
I'm a straight
heart.
arrow.
At least I'll go to heaven and see you there. Me? I'm Ramon.
Oh my word.
Rub me right and I'll make your dreams come true. No questions, please. Ramon does not ponder.
Okay. So, Ramon is obviously a special sort of person.
Not today, Ramon. I'm not in the mood.
That world-weary face.
Oh, I think Ruby is also of the night.
Take your loads off together. I do suppose I could find.
See, I'd go for
someone to
Ruby.
entertain me.
All right, okay. So in her inventory, she's got a pile of cash, a bar of soap, and a set of 9-inch nails.
I have no desire to learn what goes on there. I found a trapdoor
Oh, lovely.
in the tavern. There's also a rat in here, so I'm just gonna...
I'm just sending her some spare weapons.
I'm a wee bit short at the moment. Waiting for a particular plan of mine to pan out for now.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star
You
for
remember
every
how I
time
said
you
that
brighten my day?
the undead can't catch rot?
Vaguely.
Brandon is the best overseer there ever was. No one's a more eager miner than he is. Wonder how he avoided catching rot, though. One of the other rats.
Oh, interesting.
Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Oh god, these cheesy pickup lines are doing my head in. Can I ask you some questions of Ruby?
Oh, go right ahead,
What's your
sweetheart.
take on Silverglen?
Darling, I don't hardly recognise this place no more. Everything's changed since those silly Immaculates came into vogue.
Ah,
Miners,
interesting.
they used
So
to spend
the
their
miners
lives
used to
hanging on
spend
about
their
the
money
grounds of
visiting
your
the
street,
prostitutes of the area, but now they all just pray instead.
I just don't understand.
Interesting.
They just stand around and praise the so-called goddess all day long.
Yeah, they just stand around and praise the goddess.
But apparently, she gets.
I can see how that would potentially put people out
She
of
loves
business.
being covered in blood, as the goddess does.
Once was into that kind of stuff. Her clients used to call
Kinky.
her goddess and mistress too. But there was precious little divine. No, sugar. That's a story for another day, ain't it? Indeed, I do.
Yeah, no, she's just trying to get me to take her to bed for cash. Don't need that, thank you very much.
Granny, you've always been Silverglen's finest attraction, you know.
Oh, alright, I'll speak with Brendan as well.
Source hunter, are you? What brings you to this neck of the woods? The goblin?
He doesn't sound quite as eager as the others.
whole pretty bouquet?
No, because he's hot for me. You remember?
No, that's Ramon. This is Brendan.
Oh, there's another one. Hang on. I see. Yeah.
He's got a fanny blossom in his inventory.
Well, that's
Which I'm going to buy just for its name.
Why don't you
I was thinking he
stay
must
a
be
while,
pre-op then.
darling? I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let
Okay,
me.
so I'm going to ask him some questions about the Immaculates.
That circus rolled into town shortly after the Tenebrium was discovered.
Okay.
Some freak woman with a freak gemstone managed to cure rot by some strange...
Right, so they arrived after Tenebrium was discovered and someone has used a bloodstone to cure rot. Right, tell me about the Tenebrium.
Strange sort of substance discovered here around 2 years ago, and
So it's
folks
a
have been
substance.
clamoring to get their paws on the rancid stuff ever since.
And it's in huge demand. Worth more than diamonds.
More than diamonds.
Tell me about rot.
That? Oh, you're a curious sort of fella, aren't you? Ask around. Half the men here have a brother who died from it. The other half were cured. by
Everyone
that
around
first
here
one.
knows about rot. Most people have known someone to die from it, and the other half of the people have been cured of it by the cult.
Don't be
It
surprised
makes me think
if you
that
hear
they were
more
causing
few
it more than
unkind
anything.
words
Yeah.
about yours truly
Or
around
maybe it's
town.
tied to the
The
Tenebrium.
overseer's got to enforce his share of unpopular guild decisions, you know.
I think Brandon's the overseer of the
I'm finished with
miners.
this one pony rodeo,
Or at least he used to be.
I do my best
Yes.
by these
Yeah,
roughnecks.
I already
Now
mentioned
it's
that.
time for old Brandon to take a load off.
Something seems fishy here, and I don't think I want to know more. Or let's hear the details.
Oh, I knew a source hunter'd perk up at the sound of a challenge.
He sounds like a bad pirate. Let's discuss his retirement plan.
Between you and me, the Troll King's sitting on a piece of treasure of more value than even he knows. A metal called Tenebrium that can fetch a prettier sum than its weight in gold. I intend to lift it,
Right.
sell it,
He's got a plan to rob a Troll King.
in comfort.
Is that something
Devil's in
we
the
could
details,
steal his
though.
plan
I
for,
haven't
so
managed to
we
find a
rob a
way to
Troll
access
King
the
instead?
King's cave, much less make off with the
Yeah,
chef
I think we
without
could
being
just do his
noticed.
plan for him and not tell him.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have sunburn, or are you always this hot?
Well, Adam, that's entirely possible to channel the powers of Podrick the Squire. You may notice my character is female. I don't think that would be quite appropriate.
Cause you're the answer for all my praise.
But you're a source hunter. You can sniff out any point of mystery. So let's make a deal, You find the Tenebrium and bring it to me.
Right, so he wants us to do his plan for him, and he will tell us a little bit about the area.
Sure to make your mouth water.
Well, that seems semi-reasonable.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. I want to keep the stuff.
I wouldn't wish the Ross on me worst enemy, though. So let me give you a little
No,
something
okay.
to contain
Tenebrium
the
keeps
bars.
rot at bay. It's lined with, I guess, starstone.
Rats ill effects.
Would you like a belt
Oh,
for
if I had a star for every time you brighten my
our
day.
friend that gives +1 to two-handed and +1 to bodybuilding?
Is not so different from
Possibly.
parakeet.
Let me finish discussing the Troll King.
And a fervent passion
I
for
found
all
someone
things
inside
life
that
and shape.
sells.
LGBT gaming. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sweet cheeks.
The bloody oaf sits on a river of silver beneath these mines, but leases it to the mining
fact, you've
company
probably
for
got
a
enough money
fraction
to
of
buy
its
that.
worth in gold.
It's
He'd rather
Hiver that
put
has
those
it,
hefty
if you're
minions
interested.
to
Okay.
biz on toll duty than mine these hills himself for 5 times the reward.
Alright, so the Troll King apparently owns the mines and leases them out to the miners. They've actually got like a fairly amicable arrangement going on here.
Okay, that's cool. I'm stocking up on arrows because I found an arrow salesman.
Wow, right, that was a long lot of exposition on the Troll King. The Pickaxe Tavern, nice. So you're talking with Hiver, are you? Ah, no, Hiver's the guy with the belt.
Trethon, yeah.
Oh, I see. Two-handed and bodybuilding. Possibly. What's that unlocked skill? Fortify. Let's have a look at Medora's inventory. +1 initiative belt. Yeah, that might be worth buying. Gosh, that is expensive. Oh, I do have 15,000 though.
Yeah. I've got 16,500 and I thought I could buy it for you. Time. You probably afford it. I have restocked my charming arrow.
Sell some of this other junk that I actually don't need. That's probably fine. Balance that. And then we can give this to Muley. So send to Muley. Muley, you can put that on. There we go.
I think these are all sorted. So I've got 3 charming arrows.
She's now got 5 in two-handed, which is 25% critical chance boost and base critical multiplier is 300%. That's very, very cool. Oh yeah, I think I've got some arrowheads for you. Let's have a look. Sort by type.
I can make a steam cloud arrowhead now. With a water resistance potion, I see. Stunning arrowhead with a tooth and a knife.
Yeah, I don't think I've got anything particularly worthwhile to send on to you.
No, that's fine. I mean, been fun crafting going on over here as I've gone through the various bits and bobs.
Cool. If you're done shopping, I think this is probably a good point for us to call an end to the episode. We've entered Silverglen. Haven't done a huge amount this episode, but there's going to be a lot of going around town and speaking to people. And some people, they speak very, very slowly. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have and will be joining us for the next. Remember to like these videos if you like them and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And we shall see you next time for some more Divinity: Original Sin.
We'll see you soon.